west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been the proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, but down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning coming through with the title because I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Are you black?
Take a look in the mirror, man.
Look, man, you got a legitimate beef, all right? But it ain't with us, okay?
Are you black?
Hey, look, man, don't let me question the fact whether I'm black. Now, I bet you niggas do think y'all white. College don't mean shit. Y'all niggas. And you gonna be niggas forever. Just like us. Niggas.
It wasn't never what a fake nigga think. It was always what a real nigga think.
I made my name up in these streets like a real nigga. I keep them pistols in my Jeep like a real nigga. I make sure all my homies eat like a real nigga.
Young Charlotte means Prince with power. That's all it means. A prince with power. Why do you think you act like princes, man? A prince is royalty, man. Even our destroyed state in America, we still act like royalty. Right. Brothers with a rock, gold chains, gold earrings, gold fronts, man. That's all Southern people that's royal. A royal heritage, a royal bloodline. That's who we are naturally. We just don't know it.
Majority of the world is telling a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian woman what they want to hear.
No, what we need to do is try to come together as a race of people and stop being persecuted and murdered in the streets.
And when we worship the God that of these other nations, we give all of our resources and all our love and dedication to their gods.
Who's going to protect you in the house when someone breaks in? You both sisters, you both females. One of you is gonna have to try to step up because there's no power in the house no more.
This is just a different derivative that we spoke in the Babylonian captivity. You understand? But it derives from the actual ancient Hebrew.
We want to be
want to be shining. We know we want to be the light. So that's why the Lord say, we the salt of the earth.
Have Big Mama stop any of the shootings that go on? Have Big Mama stop any of the whoring that go on amongst our people? Did Big Mama stop our people from smoking crack? In order to be a Big Mama, you got to damn near go about 20 years, 30 years without a man. Your box drop all the way up.
Oh, God.
Block, put your kids to sleep tonight. God damn it. I done tried TikTok. I probably ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? What we saying to you is biblical prophecy, but they telling you that the Bible, you know what I'm saying, is a comic book, right? We are born into a country that constantly have us under persecution. And the only way that you can come up against that persecution is you have to be raised by men. The Lord have not forgotten about nothing that America done to you. That's right. And when the Lord come through, he going to repay America for everything that they've done. Damn right. So if you want to stay joined to this place, if you want to stay in allegiance to America, then that's on you. You're going to suffer, you know what I'm saying, when the Lord comes through. Damn right.
Get it in, man. It's a little shit.
All right, give it up.
Give it up. I'm thinking you put it up in there, man.
You understand, man? Y'all, I'm showing y'all got new light. Where we go live. Y'all already know it's going to be an amazing show, man. I got my brother in here with me tonight, Captain Tazar Yak. You know what I mean? You already know. Of course, you know what I'm saying, before we get into the show, we always want to give thanks to the Most High for the ability to be able to come out and do this. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh in the Hebrew.
That's right.
All right. Also, too, we want to give it up to our King, Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. You understand? But we know him as Yahweh Shai Mashiach, his real and true name that we go by. And of course, you know, the man with the plan for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians right here on earth, none other than Commander Jenny Yohana, you know what I'm saying? The man that run the show, you know what I'm saying? Under Christ, you know what I mean? Get Jenny Yohana a hand. Before I announce our special guest, though, I like to do like I always do and announce these amazing men that rock the show out with me every week. You know what I mean? Last week, I was not here as well as the other hosts, but of course, Officer Lamar Yala, he held it down. Give him a hand. That's right. Who else held it down with you last week?
Who was here to hold it down last week was Officer 5000 Kawan Matabak.
Give it up, Kawan Matabeezy.
Officer 1000 Karyash.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Big guy.
Officer 1000 Arum.
Come on, man. You gonna die. That's that nigga's favorite line. You gonna die. If he said to you, man, Lord be with you. Go ahead.
Okay. And then we had Officer 1000 Kazaiwan.
Come on, Kazaiwan in the building, man. All right. So of course, man, Lamar held it down. He's back again tonight for another show. You understand? Also, we got to my far left, to my short left, Officer Yaradon 5000. You understand? The man that make all this wonderful gear. Go ahead, plug it, Yaradon. You know how we do it.
Most High Christ, I don't want DiverseCityMall.com if you want any of the merch. You know what I'm saying? DiverseCityMall.com.
Come on, man. Support the Diverse City Mall. You know what I mean? Soon to be a mall. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere on the west side, preferably. He from out west, namely somewhere probably in K-Town. You know what I'm saying? You can see I can see him out there now, shining the windows and everything, opening up the stove. You understand? To my far right, you know what I'm saying? The brother here with us every week. Also, Officer Iowa Lum. We like to call him IG in the building. And to my far left, Officer Maya doing what he do every week, you know what I'm saying? And man, listen, we got a special guest tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? The man go by several different nicknames, man. The Chemic Killer.
Right.
Everybody killer.
That's right.
Big Hennessy. I call him Hennessy. Big Hennessy. And then I just gave him a new one.
It's like
Surgical. Because the way he chop you niggas up in these scriptures, man, listen. I wonder why they keep calling. You know what I'm saying? I believe they into dominatrix. I've been saying it. They know they're gonna get beat. They still call in.
all the time. They calling in.
Can we get a breakdown on if Christ had a father? How many times the man got to go?
I got a damn debate about that like 2 weeks.
Come on, man. How many debates you didn't have about that?
I probably had about 50.
That's what I'm saying.
About 50 on that subject, man. That's a hard subject because that's what keep a cat in the world. I know it kept me in the world.
That's right.
Jesus Christ is Superman, then I can do all the sin that I want because I ain't Superman.
Damn right.
But if he's like me and I'm like him, then he can tell me to be perfect.
Come on, man.
The Christian church taught a hard lesson when they teach you Jesus didn't sin because he was God. Right. That's why we think we can't keep the commandments.
That's right.
And we think about next time Christians tell you, just say, okay, what commandment can't we keep?
Right.
That's what I started asking Christians. I don't battle Christians. I battle Christians on the law, but where I start at is I say, well, just tell me what law we can't keep.
Right.
Just give me that law.
Exactly.
Like, do we got to commit adultery? Do we got to eat unclean foods? Do we just tell me the law we can't keep?
That was heavy.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stop you.
I gotta say, man, you're late, Cap. I don't know what done got into you, but you just been swinging that sword, man, and chopping everybody down in the script. What it made you get into that mold? You know what I'm saying? Not to say that you haven't been in that mold, but it's saying it late. You just been taking on all comers.
I think I messed up, not in a bad way though. When the Passover was here, like the Passover is always like how I look at the New Year. I know Esau got that January nonsense. So
right.
I always look at that. So I actually just wanted to challenge myself to see if I could do more work. Y'all know I always make that post, let's play a game, outwork me. Right. So now I wanted to challenge myself to see if I could outwork myself. So I wanted to test my limits to see how far I could go. So now whatever interview got to get done, whatever battle got to get done. And I think the Lord hears all things because he's made sure that every manner of battle or work to be done has come up. So I done been moving everywhere. I ain't had to stop. Like I left Atlanta, came right out here to Chicago. So like the work just don't stop. So I just want to do more because of the time we in. The time we in with World War III, like right around the corner. Like more of our people need to wake up to this truth. ISUBK is home of the truth. So if they gonna come any place, let them come here. So our face has to be everywhere. So that's what's made me like step up the game and say, okay, they say, because all y'all say I'm like the brothers is what where I get off, like they say, let the men praise you or whatever like that. So y'all, like you say these names, all the names I call myself, I didn't name myself. Kemet, everybody, Hennessy, Surgical, somebody else gave me that name. So y'all say I'm all these things, so I'm just trying to take advantage of it.
Damn right.
And just utilize it. So,
come on, man.
That's it. Man.
Man, listen, since you mentioned Atlanta, got to give it up to ISUBK Atlanta down there.
Right.
Captain Kahan running the South, you know what I'm saying? Officer Yard running the Atlanta team.
Right.
We had an amazing time down there.
Did a real good time.
Anything y'all want to say about the Atlanta trip? My yard? Go ahead, Priest.
If you are in the school or in the world and you miss that Atlanta cookout, I feel for you. I don't know what to tell you because I think we drank Atlanta dry.
Yeah,
we battled every demon Atlanta had at camp. That camp was amazing.
Yeah, that camp was ridiculous.
That camp was.
The woman pulled out a breast.
Oh yeah. God, scarred officer, our alum for life.
She pulled him out right in front of the man. Let's just say he had a bird's eye view. Oh man. Hey, the brother was on post. She got him. I say I jiggle like this. Oh, come on. Then she came back and did it again
in front of you too. So you got hit both times.
Come on.
Yeah, they showing their breasts. They trying to kill each other. I mean, that camp was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
That camp was amazing.
And then Hannah said, "Come on, sis, she got grandchildren." Like you got grandchildren.
So she was an old lady.
Old lady.
Pulling out them old breasts, man. Nobody want to see them old breasts, man.
So, Cap, I know before a lot of brothers got there, you was doing the battle. What was the battle about out there at the camp?
So the battle was some cat was trying, and it's almost like everything. It's like the cat was just trying to battle that we should not be believing in the Bible.
Mm.
So, well, no, I'm sorry. Let me correct it. First, he was trying to say God loves everybody. So when I get there, I tell everybody, just show me the verse where God loves everybody.
Exactly.
Then he says that's not in the Bible. So I'm like, okay, well, what do we talk about? Then he's saying we shouldn't believe in the Bible. I said, well, what do you believe in? He said nothing. That was somebody that don't. I see nothing. If you see in Atlanta, you see a people that believe in nothing.
Right.
And we see how our people are believing in nothing. It's not the AIDS Captain Houston like the STD Captain. But it's full out homosexuality. You be scared to talk to a woman. In Atlanta. I don't know about y'all. I didn't want to talk to no woman in Atlanta. Atlanta women suffering because of all the homosexuality that's going on in Atlanta.
That's a fact.
The drug dealing, even when Captain Kai was speaking about brothers pulling the switches, that's from them believing in nothing.
Right.
Now you get them to believe in something, they'll put the switch down.
Right.
They won't.
Right.
I don't. That homosexual. The funny thing about homosexuality, that's the one sin. If I'm being honest, I don't know. Now I'm not saying you can't recover from it, but that's a rough. Can you imagine a homosexual coming into this school saying, "Hey, I'm repenting"? Who going to camp?
Yeah, that's a rough one. That's rough.
Listen, it's some sins. Of course, any man could come from any walk of life into here. We all done been in sin, but there's some sins you should keep to you.
Yeah, he gonna be in the background.
Yes,
you know, that brother be in the back some way. Can you imagine being at the camp and one of his former?
You're right.
Something wrong. That's Johnny.
You're right, Johnny.
You was just doing. I'm not being in that video. I'm not gonna be the one in that video.
Hey, we got to say he ain't Johnny no more. Yeah. He's a new man. Now.
You know what I mean?
Man, listen, that's
a rough one, but that's the Atlanta camp. Like, and another heavy part was that same brother got into an altercation with another brother, or tried to get into a back and forth because the one brother wanted to hear us, he wanted to scar.
Right.
Now both of them had demons on.
Exactly.
But what I didn't like was you could tell the one that wanted to listen was the aggressor, and he would have gobbled that cat up, like he would have demolished him.
Yeah.
So now the cat that said he don't believe in nothing, now he stands on the side of the table with us, like almost like protection. And then, but as he doing the protection, it's almost like now he with the cat that could bully the bully. So now he talking trash to the bully. So I get mad. I say, man, you got to shut up, because if we wasn't here, he would mollywop. And then he tried to separate. And the good thing was that same brother though came to the cookout.
Damn right.
From the beginning to the end. Like he got there from the time we opened to the time the shit was over, helped out. And so Lord allowed that brother stay up in the school, learn the shit the right way.
Damn
camp is marvelous.
Right. Man, listen, as you know, we got Captain Yak here, man. Cap been doing his thing on the circuit, you know what I mean? Probably gonna do some more surgical work. You got anything coming up that everybody?
The money bag cat, the money that I did the skit with.
Okay.
I know we linking up in Jersey because I think they coming to Jersey for the 85 South show.
Okay.
So we might link up and shoot another skit. We working on maybe doing another skit. Got a couple battles coming up, and that's it.
Most time cracks, man.
Detroit next. You know what I mean? I'm saying
right. Oh yeah, listen, you already know Detroit, here we come. Midwest 5 weekend.
That's right.
We finna hit the scene hard. That's August 1st to the 4th.
Right.
Big shout out to Captain Hadar Yala and his amazing team doing the work. We finna definitely flood the city in about a month. So if you in the Midwest, if you anywhere in the country, man, make your way on down to Detroit, Michigan, August 1st to the 4th, man. It's what's on the pop.
That's right.
So as like normal, man, we're gonna go to some stories and some things that we got right here. What's first up on the list?
First on the list is at the same exact time that we had the Atlanta cookout out there. We were celebrating, or being righteous men of the Lord and women of the Lord. America was celebrating something atrocious when it comes to the Black, Hispanic, Native Indian communities, which is the 4th of July. And out here in Chicago, specifically because that's our region, there was a large death toll.
For the life of me, we've been saying this since 1969. We do not understand why Black people celebrate the 4th of July. We don't understand why you wearing a flag. The 4th of July has nothing to do with you.
Right.
When the 4th of July happened, I think 1776, when they fought and got free.
Yeah.
We were still coming over here on slave ships, man. The last slave ship didn't come to the last slave ship that came to America was sometime in the 1800s.
Right.
So your forefather was on the plantation. You understand? Getting beat, children separated from the parents. You understand? Castrated. You know what I mean? Coming over on in the bottom of a slave ships. Just all type of atrocities was happening to us while this so-called white man gained his freedom. And that freedom ain't have nothing to do with us. So of course, if you celebrate America's independence, which is the independence of your slave master, what in the hell you think gonna happen on the 4th of July? You understand? And of course, this story right here, Cap, is atrocious. Listen to me good. Over 100 people shot during the 4th of July weekend in Chicago. Right. You understand? And this right here is ridiculous. You understand? What you got, Lamont? Y'all chime in anytime. Lamont, y'all done. Go ahead,
If I could, sir.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying? It was 19 fatalities, and one of my younger cousins happened to be one of those.
Yeah. Good night. How old was your cousin?
He just graduated high school, so he was about 18, 19 years old.
See that? Just graduated high school, and you know what I'm saying? And on the 4th of July weekend, you know what I'm saying, he lost his life. You understand? We have got to turn back to the Most High. That is the message. When you see all this gun, and I'm sure Chicago wasn't the only place where that type of gun violence happened. You probably look all over the country and see, you know what I'm saying, the violence that happened. And that's the Most High showing you that we ain't supposed to be participating in that. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Like every Black and Hispanic and Native Indian man child need to be putting on their boots, you know what I'm saying, and getting in here with us to do this work out. Right. You know what I'm saying? Not worrying about no 4th of July. Lighting. I heard about some story where a cat lit a firecracker and blew off his damn hand. You understand what the hell you doing as a grown ass man still playing with firecracker? My God, go ahead, huh?
And it's another story. One cat, I couldn't find the article, but he was messing around with the fireworks and accidentally shot himself in the head with the fireworks and unalived himself on accident in front of everybody. With fireworks, Cap. And also, it's a statistical fact that the 4th of July is the single most, the day with the single most highest mass shootings, period. Out of the entire year, there are more mass shootings on the 4th of July than any other time during the year.
That ain't shocking. You understand? You're gonna say something? No. That ain't shocking because, of course, how did the white man get his independence? You know what I'm saying? By bloodshed. How did he get America? Bloodshed. How did he build this place? Bloodshed. So America is about violence. That's what America is about. You understand? And not saying it ain't the time to be violent, but this man is unrighteously violent. You understand? And he these white people, you should see the way they look at you Negroes when you coming out to the beach with a flag. You twirling the flag or whatever, like you part of the like you part of what's going on. They looking at you like, what is wrong with these niggas, man? Go ahead, Lamar.
To show that, like spiritually, to show that 4th of July is a remembrance of war. The one thing everyone does, especially all so-called Americans do in America during the 4th of July, is go outside and shoot guns into the air.
That's right.
It's representing that it's a day about warfare. The guns brought them that freedom.
Right, which is stupid. You know what I'm saying? You got a gun, you wasting bullets shooting them in the air. When you should be using them for gun practice. You better listen. We got some stories tonight. You so-called Negroes and Hispanic, you better wake up, man. You understand? Because we keep telling you, like everything we say, everything that gets said in here, you know what I'm saying, in ISUBK under Commander General Hunter is golden. Why? Because we are the certified prophets of the Lord. Right. Now, just because we say that, we have to back up what we say. Right. And the things that we say come to pass. We got a story tonight where I'm sure everybody's seen that happened in New Orleans, where the Trump supporters was walking through with the Confederate flags, American flags. And these cats right here they telling you, they trying to show you what time it is. You understand? So our people better pay attention, man. All right, where we at with it?
I belong with the article.
Go ahead, I belong.
Come on, sir. This is CNN News.
Go ahead.
Chicago reels from violent holiday weekend. More than 100 shot, 19 fatalities. Gun violence is down across America this year, but it peaks every summer. And Chicago's 4th of July weekend bore the data out with 109 people shot, including 19 fatally.
You hear what it say? It peaks every summer.
Every summer.
Why is that? Because when the weather get warm, you niggas don't know how to act.
Go,
It's damn near, listen, damn near like the Most High should make all 12 months cold winter.
Right.
This way
keep them in the house.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Right.
Hell out of Chicago. Only crimes y'all get is the one juice ain't smoke.
You understand?
They got the crime.
Hey, it's too cold to have beef.
Right. It's too cold. I mean, it's still beef, but it's not as free as
Man,
the heat, you know what I'm saying?
But the minute it get warm, you know, and everybody know, you know what I'm saying, not just here, but all over this country. The minute it get warm, people know a lot of people about to die. And that's a shame. And this also goes to show you the failure in our leadership.
Right.
Because only weak leaders will have you celebrating the independence of the man that's been oppressing you.
Facts.
Damn right.
You understand?
Right.
Like we got to focus on separating from this man, like the Bible says to do. Get my point? Any more on that?
Come
on with it,
All of the victims were boys and men,
Mhm.
ranging in the age from 16 to 36 years old, according to police records.
Yeah, that's a dangerous age for a black man. Go to show you that for a black and Hispanic and Native Indian man, you know what I'm saying, that your life is in danger when you reach a certain age. Once you come out of adolescence, you know what I'm saying, and start getting into them teens, now you at risk, you know what I'm saying, from an early death.
Right.
Now you at risk from going to prison early. Now you at risk from catching a disease, you know what I'm saying, and we jammed up.
Right.
And you know what that comes from? A lack of leadership.
That's right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Which is what Commander Jenny Yohana is for. You see Captain Yak, this one hell of a brother here, surgical in them scriptures, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like General Muhammad said, this brother is a spearhead in the truth. You know what I'm saying? Why is he like that? Because he been raised up by righteous men. What if you could, Cap, bring brothers on the inside of what that old school was when we came up at 41A Garrett Road. Of course, we always say
Y'all got it
West
made. That's the
125th
first
Street,
thing
Hall, New York.
Yeah, I just
Go
want
ahead.
to tell y'all got it made.
Damn right.
Listen, even getting ranked. Like, how long was we 50s?
Whew, years.
Y'all become 5,000 in 6 months.
And we enjoyed it.
Like, we 2 years in, we still 50. Like, you had to put your brick in, like, building this. That's like it's that the reason why he said we know it started off 125th Street, but he's referencing 41 Garrett Road, Upper Darby, PA, because that's where, like, myself, Malquad, the Cod, a lot of us, that's where we started putting our brick in. And that was work. And when I'm saying work, like, we be in the council. I remember we was in the council and the line, it was maybe like 3 rows of men. And Commander Jenny Hollis said, yeah, we're gonna take over this nation. We ain't got Chicago yet. We ain't got Delaware. We ain't got these. We ain't even have New York, the city, yet. And he telling us that we're gonna do it. And we believed it. Like in Hebrews 11, when it says faith is the evidence of things not seen, that's what we was in 41 Garrett Road. The faith of evidence of things not seen.
That's right.
And it put a certain zeal, put a certain spirit on you, and it makes you own it better.
That's
Like,
right.
even for y'all brothers, y'all build Chicago, y'all are Chicago.
Damn right.
So now this is a brick that you put in to build what you put in.
That's right.
And on this subject of why these brothers killing each other, because they don't have nothing to build.
Right.
They only they think about it, they build in America, and America is built on violence. So what do we expect every holiday except violence?
Real talk.
You can't have a nation built on bloodshed, have a holiday built on bloodshed, and you celebrate it and not exact bloodshed.
Right.
You're going to be violent. You're going to get drunk. We was all drinking. We all drunk at the cookout last week that we had. We all every event that we have, there's liquor. There's liquor on this stage.
That's right.
Now y'all tell me when we've drunk and got violent. We haven't.
Right.
Which lets you know liquor is not the problem. It's the God you serve that's the problem.
Come on.
Black people serve the God called America.
That's right.
And this is built like Habakkuk 2. Habakkuk the second chapter says, woe unto the city that's built on blood.
That's right.
Because when you built on blood, that's what you live by. If I get one,
come on, let's get it.
Can I get Isaiah 51?
This Cap Yock show tonight, man. Listen, I got my brother in here tonight, man. Let's get it on, man.
Get Isaiah 51.
Go get an extra bottle of no, not the Yayo. Go get an extra bottle of Frog. We're going over the time.
Gotta get Isaiah 51 and 20.
Cut
This
on,
is sum up. why we go through what we go through, especially on these holidays. Whoever got it can read it.
Come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 20. Thy sons have fainted.
That's black people. That's black men. When they say these sons have fainted, meaning we have become weak.
Right.
Even to be American. General Hyman had gave me this insight, and he broke it down. When he broke down in Bloods and Crips, right? The Crips is blue, the Bloods is red. That's America. Because you got the Democratic Party blue, Republican Party red. How was they built on? Bloodshed. Even when that cat Wax say I'm American, he's supposed to say that because he's about the violence. He's about being violent against each other. And we don't even realize how weak that makes us, because America is violence against their enemy. America is not so violent against each other that they lose America. America's not lost America since they've established it. Even if the Democrats is beefing with the Republicans, they still will see who the enemy is. Black people beef with each other, but never see who the enemy is.
Come on, Cap.
So that's why it's saying we have fainted. Keep going.
Wakan. They lie at the head of all the streets.
And at the head of all streets is that corner. And you can find a nigga at every corner. Now, I don't know if it's as much as I remember in my generation, that's all we was at was the corner. I don't know if they can hang at the corner as much now, but that's all it was. We lie at the head of every corner. That's where we getting drunk. That's where we selling drugs. That's where we getting high. And that's where we killing. At the head of every corner. Keep going.
As a wild bull in a net.
And we can't hang in peace on that corner. You put a wild bull in a net, what is that bull doing? Trying to fight to get up out that net. That's us trying to fight to get out of a hell, but we don't have no direction on how to get out of it. So when we come together, you bring in your old beefs. There's no way you can have, even if you say a family reunion, niggas can't even come together for a family reunion. I don't know no event. Every event in my family that I ever been through, it might start off cool. And then you see that one nigga you've been waiting to see all year. Or let that sister see that one. There go that bitch right there. That's what she gonna say right there. And all it takes is a little bit of alcohol or some weed or some coke, whatever they do.
But Kevin, listen. Before they get there, they know they gonna do what they driving to the Thanksgiving knowing they gonna whoop somebody's ass.
That's the whole reason they going. Is to talk shit and pop shit on their enemy. That's how they come together, because they don't have no structure. They don't have a God. They don't have a moral authority. They don't have nothing. And without that, we'll be that wild bull in the net, and we'll have them shooting. Listen, Labor Day coming up, gonna be killing.
Come on, man.
What's it? Columbus Day? They ain't a holiday they don't kill. Because you can't gather black folk around without violence happening. It does not matter. That's all.
Man, come on, man, give it up. Hey, listen, and the thing of it is, I heard you do you did a show with somebody where you was explaining to the brother on how you were before you came into the truth. I can't remember what show it was.
That was one of the shows. What you mean, like when I was saying like how I grew up?
Yeah, how you grew up.
Like I grew up like we all grew up. Like I grew up hustling. My hustle was a little conflicted. Like I always said, I was a horrible drug dealer. Not that I got arrested for. I never got arrested for it or nothing like that. But I would sell a coke or sell a dope and then be like, man, I got to stop doing this shit. Because of my father. Like I had the daddy issue where my daddy was on that shit. So I used to feel messed up about it because I'm messing up somebody else's family. So I could have kept doing it. But that guilt would always win me over. So I was like a tougher Sharif. Like Sharif was a punk and shit. He won't fight. I'll fight.
He won't let that be known.
I just want that for the record. I was a tougher Sharif. But I had that conflict.
Come on,
Cal. And it wasn't until like I came into the truth that I let the shit go. And until we come into the truth, because the truth forces you to be a brother. Like if you, let's say you take that same brother or sister that's coming to that event to have beef, they're never gonna get to the beef part because you're forced to go to him and him alone.
That's right.
And then if you can't work it out, now you got to go to 2 and 3, so that by the time you get there and see him, the brotherhood or sisterhood done conquered whatever beef that you done had. These brothers and sisters don't have that opportunity, especially brothers. Brothers being raised up by these single moms. That's why they so goddamn emotional. You can't listen. You mothers that get rid of the fathers. You are the absolute cause of why they getting switches and fighting and shooting so fast. Even in our age, if we fought, it was with the hands, because our daddies would teach you to fight with your hands.
Right.
Now all women is acting is so emotional, so you put guns into an emotional man's hand. All you're gonna do is I'm gonna shoot first.
That's it.
That's it. Man. Because you raised like a woman. Like these boys act like women. All of them act like. None of them act like men.
And we refuse to face that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, we refuse because you can't listen. Tupac made this song. He said even a crack fiend mama was a black queen mama. You can't even call a crackhead woman not a queen. She got even a crack fiend got to be a queen.
Right.
So how do you hold a black woman accountable for what she did? You can't. You can't hold her accountable.
The ball of crack in the neighborhood.
She's still a queen.
You bring her roses.
She's still a queen. Boogers the size of this and that.
Taking her to old country buffet.
You still got to give the crackhead mama, but you can't give the dope fiend daddy no credit.
No, he don't get nothing.
Even though that dope fiend daddy is better than a mother that's a single mother. Even a dope fiend daddy can come in and get that house in order better than a single mother.
Come on.
Even my mama knew that. My mother was a single mother, and she knew that my father on heroin could fix me better than she could. And she did the shit.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? If these black women would understand that, we wouldn't have as much violence amongst young men that we have because they wouldn't be emotional.
Come on, man.
Damn right.
I wanted to ask you that because, like yourself and all the brothers in the room, you know what I'm saying, all these priests in here come from that life. You know what I'm saying? To commit crime, drugs, and never came in here, man, and embraced life. And since I've been in this school, which has been about 15 years, now one brother didn't die from a gunshot, getting murdered. You understand? Not one. You understand? So if for you young brothers that's out there listening, you could be the next Captain Cesario. You could be the next Yaradon Lamar. These some powerful cats up in here. You understand? Like, this is the place. If you want to live, this is where you come. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to die in the street from gun violence because on the 4th of July. You understand? Like, this is insanity, man. Any more on that story?
That's it on that, sir.
What's next on the list?
Next on the list is we have the video of Serena Williams at the MCA Awards or whatnot.
Man, come on, man.
You understand?
I seen a picture of Serena. I think it was like a month ago, man. She dark as she is, she look like a white girl.
She like her female Sammy Sosa.
You can tell. Now this is just me, but you can tell when a sister is effing a white man. You just have a look on her that says, okay, you are fucking a white man. You understand? Damn. Sisters, go where we at? Let's go.
It's they're like,
because Serena got some tail on us. She went gave all that meat to Billy Joe.
Come
on, man.
Joe Dirt.
Right. Let's get it out.
And if I've learned anything this year, is that none of us, not a single one of us, not even me, should ever pick a fight with Kendrick Lamar.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Hey! He will make your hometown not like you. The next time Drake sits courtside at a Raptors game, they're gonna Forrest Gump him. Sights taken.
They not like us. They not like us.
You know who we should let get her? Captain Shaparna Pie.
Listen, Shaparna Pie should be talking about the color of Christ and let Serena Williams walk past with her husband. His whole breakdown of change. Whole breakdown of switch to you white, you black bitches. Then he get checked in the back. You can't say you were a bitch. All right, sir. And he'll get right back into it. The flip side about this story, though, is that her sister was killed by a Crip. That's what made the story appealing to me because, and I did an article about it. It said the Southside Crip was one that unalived her sister, and it's amazing to me that now the Kendrick part I don't care about, but the dance she chose to do is the dance. You know, in Crip walking. If I'm not, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but that's them walking over their enemies. Okay,
it's that and. What they're doing with all that foot motion is they're spelling out their set.
Okay.
Like
okay.
Yeah, they're not just. It's not just a fancy dance. Like they're actually when they're jumping around and all that foot movement and stuff. They're actually spelling out their set. And like you said, they're walking over their enemies and they're repping they set at the same time.
Now, so when she do that dance, she's doing the dance of the man that unalived her sister. I couldn't have did no crip walk dance.
Right.
She could have did any dance. She could have did a skip. She could have did a blood dance. I ain't justifying none of it.
Right.
But why would she do the dance of the enemy that unalived her sister? Like, where's the love? Like, we don't have that type of honor for our ancestors. Even, and it go right back to the 4th of July. Like, where's the honor for our ancestors? You know, the 3rd verse of the Star Spangled Banner is degrading to niggas that decided to fight with the British.
Yeah, exactly.
They talk about the slaves.
And
And the illest part is when July 4th happened, they have the 1776, they have that Independence Day. Where was the laws for us?
Right.
It do say all men are created equal.
Right.
But that wasn't about us.
Yeah.
We wasn't a man. We wasn't even the 3/5 of a man at that point.
Right.
We were still just not a man.
Yeah.
The 3/5 compromise didn't come till Lincoln. So you talk about like 100 years later, 50 years later. So even though that whole time you celebrating that, for her to do that crip walk, she has no honor.
That's right.
That's right.
That's what I think.
Baruch, I think it's like Baruch, the 4th chapter said, let's hear the prayer of the dead Israelites.
Right.
And that's a spirit that we instill here. So I wouldn't even light a firecracker.
Right.
I wouldn't like, and firecrackers ain't unlawful, skyrockets ain't unlawful. We lit it for the Passover, but that's us celebrating our time.
That's right.
Everybody that danced to celebrate it on their time, you're doing it because they told you to.
Right.
As opposed to us doing it because we wanted to.
That's right.
And we would never do the dance of our enemies.
Right.
Man,
I couldn't see that. You gonna say
I
something?
was gonna say the heaviest point you touched on is she has no honor.
Right.
And it starts with look at what's on top of her head. She got that big blonde
Right.
head on top of her
Right.
head. You know what I'm saying? And this goes to show you that, you know, her father, you know what I'm saying, which was a strong cat, he taught her tennis. You understand? And that's what the spirit of all of our people are in, is we teaching our kids sports, but we ain't teaching them no honor. We ain't teaching them no morality. Now you got your kid out there running the football, playing basketball, she got tennis and all that. But you got to incorporate the law, statutes, and commandments in your children at an early age. Else they end up like her on stage, blonde wig on, crip walking, dishonoring her sister who was killed by somebody in the game. This is why you have to teach your children morals, man. And this goes to show having money and fame and all that means absolutely nothing. Because if I was her father and seen her on there with a blonde wig, crip walking, and dishonoring her sister, I would want to vomit.
Is her father still alive?
I'm not sure.
Because you know her father, listen, Venus and Serena Williams' father was a real nigga. Y'all remember that interview when they was trying to bully Serena to answer that question, and the daddy just came, hey man, why you doing this, man? Why she answered the question? Why you like their father was a real
that's
father.
That's a fact.
And I would fashion that he's not alive to see his daughters doing it, and it's a dishonor to his fathers to do that. Even the Most High said when Cain killed Abel, the Most High said Abel's blood is crying from the ground.
That's right.
And it bothered the Most High so much, he put a mark on Cain. He cursed Cain.
Exactly.
Serena should be cursing the Crips. I would.
Right.
A Crip couldn't kill my brother or sister or family member, and I joined the Crip, do the Crip dance.
Right.
You couldn't even say six as soon as you get it out your mouth. It would disgust me.
Exactly.
But she can do the dance, because they don't have that level of integrity. That it just I did not know what integrity meant until I came into this place. When I came into this place, then I knew what real integrity. In Israelite school of UPK, integrity matters. That's right. You know what I mean? Over your own self. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to say that. That's all right.
And like you said, he's still alive. He's 82 years old now.
That's they waited till he got old. He probably can't even get up and get down like he would.
Come with con, sir. If I could, to your point, you can look at Serena Williams and tell that she doesn't have an ounce of empathy in her bones left for black people.
Right.
And I believe that's what the Lord said, that it's a sin to marry outside your race.
Right.
Whoever you lay in the bed with, that's who you are going to love.
Exactly.
And for that reason, it's just a vile thing for you to sleep outside of your race, because you're going to love who you sleeping with, and you're going to hate yourself.
Damn right.
Damn right.
Damn right.
Any more on that? On that story? That's it. That was it. All right, what's next?
Next up we got is the video with Jonathan Majors.
Oh, good night. Good.
Wait. Somebody
I grabbed my cup soon as he said
That's a boy. That's a rough.
That was
one
a
right
rough
there.
one. There. You understand? Let's and then if I could, before we even pull the video,
right?
This brother didn't have a rough year. He didn't have a rough year. First he had that joint with the white girl where he had to get up out of there and run. You know what I'm saying? Then they was ready to. Then they fined him.
They took him off the show. He lost his lead act.
He lost the
lead act to be on the Marvel. Yeah, he lost the Marvel.
So all of this didn't transpire with the brother. He leaves the white girl. Go get him a sister. Why he went to go get Megan Good? I do not.
Nah, okay. So now, before we get to the clip, right? Before we play this clip,
go ahead.
I was rocking with Megan, man.
Really?
I'm gonna tell you why I was. So now, reason why I was rocking with Megan is because Jonathan Majors go through this hell with the white woman,
right?
And you know she chased this nigga down. You ever see the video?
Yeah,
somebody get that. Listen, in the video, he definitely afraid of this woman. This white bitch chased him like 4 or 5 blocks. You see this nigga running like he training for Creed Part 12 or something. Running his ass off. And the white bitch running after him. She's clearly the aggressor.
Catching up.
But you cannot win in a white man's court against a white woman.
That's right.
But in the middle of that, here come Megan Good standing by the nigga. That's what I appreciated from her. That she didn't run from her. And she did an interview with Shannon Sharp, and all her friends were saying to leave him alone, and she chose to stay. So before this video, I'm like, damn, Megan is all right. You know what I mean? Because in their world, you could break up and shit like that.
Exactly.
They can do all the divorces. So I know she divorced from her husband and all that shit.
Right.
But that's their world. But I thought it was honorable for her to stick by him, and him to learn the lesson and leave white women alone, get with his sister.
Yeah.
And then she broke my heart, man.
Yeah, man. That's what
this thing here to reset the whole damn.
Y'all done? Go ahead, Free. Good.
She even said that, you know what I'm saying, her husband did leave her.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so the husband left her. Yeah.
Good night.
But listen, I mean, he might have did. Who knows why? Maybe he's seeing the reason why he left. This sister has been around the block now. She done been with about 19 different actors. You understand? So she is a certified. Now, Jonathan Majors, if you're listening, brother, I'm just telling you, do not lose faith in black women, man.
Don't let that turn.
Yeah, don't let that turn you. You know what I'm saying? We got some good sisters, good wholesome sisters right here in the ISUBK.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I do appreciate the brother leaving the white woman and going to get him a sister. He just got the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? Man, this is a rough video, man. We all ready? Go ahead, Ramawan. Also, too, Ramawan. We got the caller thing going.
We can get it whenever we need.
Yeah. Also, too, for the people who watching, if you would like to call in and chime in on the topics that we talking about, or you want to talk to Captain Tazariak, whatever, please call in. I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. Go ahead, Ramon.
Call with sir. And just to add to that, you will see the banner on the bottom scrolling across. Of course, when it ain't scrolling, we letting the brothers, make the conversation. If it is scrolling, then you can go ahead and call in.
My chat too. We got you. Ramon, text Captain Tazariak that number for the call in.
Okay, Colonel Khan. I just wanted to say though, with this sister Megan Good, it just kind of bring out, what Christianity do to our sisters. It bring out that whore in ourselves. I mean, of course, her husband probably left her because she wanted to do the same.
Wasn't he a pastor or something like
that? I mean, yeah, he was a pastor.
Yeah. So he was a homo.
Either either that or he couldn't.
Oh, that's what she was alluding to. Yeah, he was a homo. I wouldn't be surprised if he was a homo.
Like Wild Boys.
So like I was gonna say, either that or he didn't handle her, trying to be controlling, and like you could tell this the type of demeanor she got. Now he probably didn't let it get out. That's why behind closed doors, that marriage just unraveled. But now she feel like she could do it. Jonathan Majors been through turmoil, so now she feel like, hey, I'm making good. I could. He lost everything already. You know what I'm saying? I could be me again.
Yeah.
And of course, that's what Christianity teach women, that they could be whatever they want to be, do whatever they want to, even on camera, even when your man sitting right there, you could be disrespectful to your man. You know what I'm saying? So Sluggy.
Damn right. Great point.
Damn right.
Let's play that video if we could.
Oh wait, let me take a sip.
Look at her.
The beginning. Bring it back to the beginning. Let me see this from the beginning. The full effect.
Good night.
God.
So he didn't want to look.
1 second. Yeah. Come on, we gotta get that centered. Let's get that right in front.
Look at.
And you gotta watch Jonathan Davis.
Oh man,
he got them glasses.
He don't want to look.
He got them glasses. I'm gonna fuck this nigga up. That's what he's saying.
This is fire. Love it. Dion will love this. Absolutely.
He hasn't looked at him once.
He did not acknowledge him.
Or her.
Yo, and Mike didn't acknowledge him. That's the messed up part.
Man,
now play it one more time. I want to see it. Play it one more time.
So you remember this?
Shook everybody's hand.
Yeah. Besides
Except
him.
his. Maybe he tapped the make.
Man, listen, if you watch right after the hug happened, all three of them knew they had did wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The cat who held Megan up, the actor, if you pay attention to her, she immediately looked to Jonathan Majors. He ain't even looking at her. You know what I'm saying? He was offended. She knows she did wrong, and the cat who hugged her, no, they all just did what they did was wrong.
That's right.
And she just totally emasculated this brother. You know what I'm saying?
In front of the world.
In front of the world.
And you can't do that in social media. Social media chewing that shit up, man.
Come on, man.
And the fact that Mike is a nasty nigga.
Right.
That's what I mean about the lack of brotherhood. In our school, we won't even talk to your rib without talking to. Hey, can I say something to you?
Right.
Like that's how much brotherly love we have. As a matter of fact, when me and Akai was at Tommy Sotomayor's house, right? Tommy is giving this scenario where he's like, "Yeah, Kai." No, now he's not saying Akai's name. He's like, "Yeah, you look like you'll just take my woman right away." And Akai is like, "Nah, I would never touch your woman." He said, "What if I just come to the bar and I ain't have sex with her? We just on a date." He said, "If you walk in that bar, that's your woman. You might as well have sex." And it shocked Tommy. Tommy gives a dap to Akai. Tommy gives a dap to me because he's seeing a brotherhood that and then he proceeds to tell his story of how his two partners is talking about how they fucking another man's woman. And he's saying they saying this to me like, now I'm not supposed to believe that they'll have sex with my woman.
Right.
And that's what exists out there. You know what I mean? And that's what Mike is displaying that. And Mike didn't even front it off. Like he said, if he would at least dap the brother up, he could have like fronted it off, like, and then it could have been like, "Oh, this is just my sister."
Right.
The fact that he dapped everybody else but didn't dap him is him saying, "Yeah, I tapped that ass." Right. Exactly what he's saying.
That's right.
Like that's what he's saying.
I ain't gonna lie. I put this up there with damn near Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. The disrespect that was shown, and it's savvy because. You go in the Bible, Christ said, "You should know my disciples on how they love one another." What you saying right there, that would never happen in here. Ain't no brother picking up no brother's rib like that, you know what I'm saying, and going back or disrespect. We don't disrespect each other in here at all. And if it is some disrespect, you're gonna be sitting in the council and it's gonna get sorted the hell out. And this is why that lecture, you know what I'm saying, that Commander Jenny and Hannah doing, you know what I'm saying, down in Detroit, are demons real? These that's you looking at people with demons on them right there.
That's right.
You don't pick nobody's woman up like that. That is what you call inappropriate. You understand? Once again, I'm coming to you, Lamont. That's another actor, another cat with money. And once again, you cannot put money over morals. See what I'm saying? And that's where we at as a people, where we so worried about fame, we so worried about money, but we've been lost our total sense of morality, and because of it, man, we making our ass before the world. Because this being shown over the world, like other nations see this with these two famous people here, and they say, "Look at these people here, man." You understand? Totally disrespectful. Go ahead, Lamont.
Of course, what he did about picking her up was unjust as hell.
Right.
But also, the women, at least in the UPK, they hold accountability by themselves also.
That's right.
They understand how to respect their husbands and know the boundaries that they are given. The same way that she was talking about a hedge around your woman. These women know the where they dwell. You understand? They know where to step and where not to step. But that sister shows complete contempt to her husband. or her man showing that she don't respect him at all by doing that. You understand?
Don't listen. I'm
She
telling
ain't got no
you.
respect for herself.
No,
Right.
she don't.
She just got out of a marriage. She with this cat. Like, you ain't got no respect for yourself to just get it. You could have gave this nigga that.
Right.
You could've did anything and shit. She hugged this nigga like, damn, I missed that shit.
My yard.
And bigger than all, what's the cat name? Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors.
He knew it.
Yeah,
When he saw that shit, he looking like,
Con.
man, I'll fuck your ass up. If he'd have fucked up, I'd have understood. If he'd have fucked him up,
Yeah,
He would definitely got a bad.
if he'd have swung on that nigga in the moment,
Yeah.
I would have understood that shit.
I'd co
My yard.
Let it broad. So I
No,
was
go ahead,
gonna
go
say, let some man. I don't know if I would do it. And I'll probably leave her. That would have been the breaking of the marriage for me.
God.
Like, that's adultery. You shit, that bitch has committed adultery in my eyes.
He had to, but he needed to do something.
He
Right.
needed to
He
in
needed,
that
he
moment.
needed to walk off, slap the shit out of her.
All right.
Something, yo, something
Yeah,
like
come
that.
on.
Some wild,
Redeem yourself
as
somehow.
wild as that honey was.
Yeah, come
That's as
on.
wild as it was.
Yeah. Listen, slap it, or he put hands on him. He had three options to do that. Or he ain't had to slap the shit out of her. Let me stop. I blanked out for a minute. But he could have blazed on her right there. Salaki.
With the full cap on him.
So, my y'all.
Hey, so like I said,
I'm
you know,
coming to y'all alone.
before I came to True, as you said, I done held many jobs, tried a lot of different things. At one point, I tried acting. You know what I mean? I was on a movie set a couple times before, you know, as an extra. And something I learned, the reason that she felt so comfortable with that, what I learned on that movie set, I was on there for 6 months, the entire time of film.
Come on.
Everybody on the sets get high. Everybody is getting high off of something. And everybody on the set is having sex with each other. Everybody. The men are with the men are with the women, and then all types of mixed up, intertangled. I'm talking about Cap. The behind the scenes of these movies and these TV shows is a drug fest and an orgy, sir.
Come on,
and I
man.
witnessed it firsthand.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's crazy. I belong.
Come, sir. If I could, to y'all point, the most disgusting aspect of this video to me is not the whore, Megan Good, or even Michael, whatever his name is, but the brother Jonathan Majors' lack of reaction, like the lack of manhood, or you know, just going home emasculated like that and not standing up for yourself. At least, bare minimum, having a very stern conversation with the brother, like that shit you just did was very inappropriate, and that cannot be allowed.
Damn right.
Something, but the worst thing you can do as a man is to go home belittled over your woman, and not defending yourself.
But listen, what you bringing out so heavy, that's the problem in the Black and Hispanic community right now, is that as Black men, we are trained to belittle one another, which is why so much violence happen. You understand? From us? Because a lot of cats, they he'd died over hugging somebody.
Oh, yeah, done.
Y'all done.
And also, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, with that sister, with the sister, she's not supposed to allow somebody
Exactly.
not acknowledge her man.
Exactly.
You gotta respect your sisters. If y'all out there, y'all have respect for y'all man. If y'all got, I don't care what kind of friendship you got, he's supposed to come over there. This, you know, you got to acknowledge my man.
Exactly.
He's disrespecting me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's how that sister's supposed to. Of course, not be lifted up in the air. You know what I'm saying? But,
Lift my woman in there. I'm still tripping off a little. Only lifting me. I'm lifting you lift my woman in there. You took the bitch off her feet. Like, come on, man. Pick my woman off her feet.
They got a term for it.
Oh,
They flipped her off her feet, didn't they?
But to Iwalam's point, that's that Black woman is God, like worship type of concept. He feel like he can't say something because I gotta allow my Black woman to be a whore.
Yeah, that's what we saying. His law also too is like you what they say whenever a Black man step up and try to check his woman,
Toxic masculinity.
Or they say you being insecure. It's like that's something that's been thrown on us. Like if we go to try to check our woman or correct on the wrong she do, oh, you being insecure, man. Damn that, man. Listen. That insecure, that's a bunch of crap right there, man. When your woman need to be checked, you got to check her, and that right there was an instance for her to get checked right there on the spot.
I guarantee you, vagina got wet.
Right.
Exactly. Lift it up in the air.
Exactly.
It's like if I could, Cap.
Come on. Salaki. Ramawan, his brother had his hand.
Salaki,
Come to you, my yard.
if I may, I just had him to just put the video back up there and stop it because what Officer Iwalan was talking about is exactly what his face looked like. Like that's his demasculation is right there on his face. He don't even want to see what happened because he can't even confront it. He can't even stop it from happening. And if he did stop it from happening, what's she gonna say, Cap? What you just said? You being insecure,
right?
That face shows it all right there.
Yeah, we've been trained. You know what I'm saying? That's a demonic training to really shut black men's mouth. And listen, the most powerful thing that we can have, black man, especially in this day of time, is our mouth. It's open our mouth, speaking the truth, and standing against bull crap like this.
And that's what it make it seem like we are enemy,
right?
Because in ISUBK, we'll check a bitch like that wouldn't fly. None of that would fly. Right. And so we like the anomaly on the planet Earth.
That's right.
Even though we are what's needed for the black woman, she like Commander Jenny Hanna always say, the black woman has been allowed to run loose in America to the point where if he says something, he's the enemy. When that bitch is the enemy.
Damn right.
Megan Good is an enemy to Jonathan Major.
Damn right.
That's not a man.
Damn right.
He don't own her.
Right.
When he should own her.
Damn right.
That's all I got.
And so like Cap, if I could, that's an example of a man who serves two masters. His God is Mammon. He serves money. With all his legal troubles, being labeled as a woman beater, having been found guilty in a court of law, lost all of his money, all his contracts, right then and there. He's emasculated by her, but he's afraid to check her. He's afraid to say something because he's trying to build himself back up so he can get back to his fortune and back to his fame.
That's right.
When your God is money, your woman gonna jump and spread her legs on any man that come her way.
Man, that's ridiculous.
And you can't say nothing about it.
Hold on a second, y'all. Down. One out the box.
Sir, if I could, this whole situation reminds me of when Usher hugged Alicia Keys at the Super Bowl awards.
Oh yeah.
And you end up having Swiss Beats response, and by saying that they were just only performing. Now my thing is what's going to be Jonathan Major's response? Is it going to be like Swiss Beats, or is it going to be something to where he's going to be against this whole situation?
That get Kwan a hand for that. Right. You understand? Listen, let's wait on the response. Jonathan Majors is on you. We waiting.
It's on you, brother.
You understand? Y'all done?
And did you see at the end of the video where he forces a smile on for the picture? He forces,
because he hot. You know, and what he don't understand is that if he don't say nothing, he gonna be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna come out eventually. You know, that's how you end up hitting your woman from not opening your mouth and checking her.
Right.
And she offend you, and then she keep offending you. Next thing you know, you done lashed out on her. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to confront people about the things that they do that offend you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't end up lashing out.
That's right.
What's next on the list? Oh, you got something? Go ahead. Oh, all right, listen, real fast, everybody, y'all know it's about that time where we take a slight break in the show. You understand? We're going to go get you some popcorn, go fill your cups back up, do whatever you need to do, and come back and join us right here on the Round Table Truth. The brother's going to rub up a couple songs, couple commercials, and we'll be right back, right here on the Round Table Truth.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rapper, busy man, shit, nigga. They take their head off, nigga. Already when Eve did the Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like stamps and I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies, this hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop just stretch the nigga. He a demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening. Is in fact the If revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jackie. Tower war, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do it like life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real tricking on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cult leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit life. It ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain frame. Shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitchin' about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow side, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still about my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Backstage.
Bust their head.
OD
Indian on a beat, Narcan flow. Got my... We outside. We outside with it. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One West sleeve stretch, do it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing. Click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving halos, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up. All cause my delivery, I be on that prime shit. Take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir, treat you like the Ukraine. Raid your little city, now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle. I got new aim, fresh kick, spit with the blick. Not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got that Ruger 5 and 7. That's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly, be there when you call me. Send them Philly clippers at your head like a baldy. Chopper get to roaring down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog, this the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big bursts of thunder in my hands like I'm reading. Shitty little combat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look 'em in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements. With that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother out of bed, he ain't do shit. That's how life go, win some you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga out his shoes. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap. Rob everybody outside, told him run that. We outside, that temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, yeah we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. My Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. It's one west for that bag and we outside. Outside, yeah we outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. We outside, and we outside. Outside, yeah we outside. We outside, yeah we outside. There's one west on them corners and we outside. We outside with it.
In Atlanta. Man, that's what I do, you know what I'm saying? We back on the set. All right, most of our crash, you know what I'm saying? Round table of truth. We back. Listen, you just gave me an idea, Cap. Of course, you know ICPK Chicago. We are the originators of the real nigga university. You understand? Right. We are the originators. Cap, but listen, Cap, y'all just gave me another idea.
What's that?
Yeah. Check a bitch university. We got the real nigga university. Y'all die. I need that checker bitch university. Come on. Hey, I should get the first shirt there. Exactly. Okay. Come up with a design. ISUBK checker bitch university right here, man. Round table of truth exclusives.
And what be funny about the word bitch, everybody act like
y'all got
what's funny about the word bitch, everybody act like I don't use the word but I have to defend it.
Exactly.
Right. This brother right here be like, come on, Cap, you got to get out there and support the shit. I was quiet behind the scenes because I don't say the word all the time, so people make it seem like I'm different than my brother. Right. I don't use the word. I just do use the word. But in my position, I have to be real strategic about what I say, what I don't say. Like I'm not as free as everybody else to just say what I want to say. But I do believe in checking a bitch. I believe it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm right. I like that shit too.
I check some bitch. I had a rib, you know what I'm saying, come to me and say, well, Yak, I ain't heard Yak say that. And he over you. I had to look at it like, bitch, I don't give a fuck who you are. You act like one, I'm gonna call you one.
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, I'm right.
But man, listen, man, y'all know how we do it up, man. Here, man. Anytime me and Yak to get together, it's a movie, man. We always have fun, you know, joke on each other. That's what we do. But what's most important is the brotherhood.
That's
you know
right.
That's
right.
I'm right.
That's
why we're able to do it.
That's right. That's right. What's next, fellas?
God, we coming back. The next story we got going on is marching that was happening. You know, they came out looking like the whole Nazi squad.
Looking like really it was a Klan march because the Ku Klux Klan is the only ones that covered their faces back in the day. They just used white sheets. These cats that did they march, what they do? They cover their faces. They just didn't use white sheets. You know what I'm saying? And why do they cover their faces? Because these are people, your local people that work with you at your job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That you think is your friend.
Right.
That's telling you, you know what I'm saying? Oh, why don't you come out for a drink? You know what I'm saying? Go to a bar. What we tell them about that? Going with your white co-worker to a bar. Don't do it.
That's your last drink.
Yeah, that's gonna be your last drink. You're gonna be chopped up in a U-Haul box. Go ahead, Lamar.
Like they've been throwing it on social media and on movies and TV series and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Quick. They had Help. They had Get Out. They had what was it? I just lost it. But they had all these different stories and series that's talking about how when you start joining, you know, your oppressors, that it's going to go south.
Exactly.
You understand? And this is why.
Yeah, damn right. We got the video ready, y'all. Go ahead, play that thing. It said to people, they said it was actually in New Orleans. Right, here it was in New Orleans. And when was this? There you go. Before? Around that time.
America and all these other slogans.
Where we going with this?
Nah, that's what I was saying. Trump inspired that.
Yeah.
Trump say he bringing it back. Y'all know Trump bringing back the stop and frisk too. All of this is with Trump. The reason why they stormed the castle is because Trump is liberating white men to actually be American. And they feel like under the Democratic Party, they have not been allowed to be American.
Right.
And American for them is that flag.
That's right.
With the hoods on or with the hoods off and being free to show a nigga his place.
Right.
And they did that in Louisiana.
New Orleans.
Yeah, that's in a nigga's place. And they showing you they could have did it in Tennessee, like in some straight cracker type of state or place. They did it in New Orleans for everybody to see, to tell you this is what's coming.
Yeah, right.
And now, here's the funny part: did any nigga stop them?
Lies,
because we get stopped by niggas all the time.
Come.
In front of our camp in Atlanta, it's a nigga stopping us from teaching the word of the Lord. But won't near niggas stop them white boys. Because like in Genesis, the 49th chapter, when it talks about our hand being the neck of our enemies, that's also talking about us with each other being enemies. And the UPK, we have the heart to actually fight our enemies.
Right.
In the world, our enemy is only each other.
Right.
Even though they know the white man is their enemy,
right,
they'll never fight that enemy.
Right.
So they take all the aggression out on us. So I'm amazed no nigga stopped them from marching.
So
because if that was us marching, they'd stopped us from
with the quickness. Here's what we can tell you, black people. Expect the the rise of pickup truck sales to go up.
Yeah. We had pickup trucks.
Yeah, Chevrolet to be more specific. and when you go in these hardware stores, when you go in there and there ain't no rope in there, you know what I'm saying? You know
where the rope comes.
Now,
And not to just say Smollett rope.
Yeah.
Now let me show.
Listen, at the end of the day, what you just was bringing out so heavy, Cap, like you say, like this is the spirit that Trump is putting on these people, man.
Right.
And you better see where this country is headed, man. Like the Lord is showing you two things. He's showing you, you know what I'm saying, the Third World War, you know what I'm saying, revving up. You know what I mean? If you pay attention to it, these countries are putting themselves in position for battle. But also what you better pay attention to is the racial, you know what I'm saying, war that's about to take place here in America. You know what I'm saying? For you blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Are we telling you don't be happy? Are we telling you, you know what I'm saying, don't party? Are we telling you don't have cookouts and all that's fine and dandy? You know, these are natural things in life. But what we're also telling you is if you're a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, when you see these cats marching like that, they're letting you know what's coming out.
That's right.
You understand? Like Trump is putting this spirit on which is the true spirit of America. It ain't like the true spirit of America is loving you.
Right.
You've been inhaling this place for 400 years.
That's right.
And these people are sick and tired of you. Why? Because ever since the civil rights movement, they didn't have to fake like they love you.
Right.
You understand? When really deep inside, they hate your damn guts.
That's right.
You understand? And they wearing them damn masks because they got to go to work with you every day. A lot of you black people go to these jobs. You know, the very person you work with hate your damn guts.
That's right.
And go home and call you a nigga at the dinner table every goddamn night, man.
Damn right.
You understand? And that's why they put the mask on, because they don't want their co-workers to know, because why? They get fired for expressing how they truly feel.
Right.
Hey, listen, we've been saying this in the UBK since we've been in there.
Damn
I've
right.
been saying this. Listen, this type of thing is healthy for you to see.
Right.
Yeah, this is what you need to do, wake up and come and say, well, listen, if they prepare, we need to be preparing.
Damn right.
Niggas need to be preparing.
That's right.
Preparing for what's about to go down.
Damn right.
We using guns on each other, you know what I'm saying, and killing and shooting one another. 100 people shot in one weekend. Meanwhile, these cats is marching the same weekend is going on.
Right.
And the Lord trying to show you something. My y'all, come on with it.
Cap, if I could, one entertaining little fact about that march. General Muhammad brought it out on Thursday.
Come on.
On the exact same day, at the exact same time, a certain purple organization marched on the other side of town at the exact same time as those cats, about 300-400 deep, on the other side of towns in New Orleans, at the same city, at the same time as the Klansmen. The Purple Boys had a mass march on the other in downtown, but blocks away, and did not cross paths with that. I do not believe that's a coincidence.
Because they cowards, man. You understand? That purple and gold group, y'all know who we talking about. They're a bunch of cowards, man. You understand? And of course, they only gonna attack you when you're too deep on the road.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not when you're marching 100 deep. They're gonna avoid that. They're gonna be like the real nigga. You know, remember the real nigga? What was the cats that got shot themselves?
Oh, the not effing around coalition.
Oh yeah, not no nigga fucking around coalition. Remember, they was making a move like they was finna be rebellious against the white man. Stop it. You know, all that marching IUIC do. You're not finna be rebellious. You're pump faking, man. All these groups pump faking, man. If you're gonna stand up against the so-called white man, the one thing that you got to establish is brotherhood. You ain't no use of faking like you finna go to war when the Lord say vengeance is mine. You understand? What we supposed to be doing is gathering brothers, bring them into the truth, and preparing. If somebody attack, we gonna defend ourselves. But to be acting like you finna come up against the white man, you know what I'm saying, in his kingdom is ludicrous.
Damn right.
If I may just reverse a little bit, like it's so heavy. Like right before, of course, 4th of July, they ended up putting Sexy Red up in the Oval Office with Donald Trump.
Getting a box.
Kyle getting her box safe for a music video. She was for the aunt. She was with Joe Biden and stuff like that. Like the week before 4th of July, I was at the store about to get some groceries or whatever the case. The one sister came in with her 3 kids, and all of her kids were dressed to the T in like a American flag outfit, like from the head to the toe, wearing the whole top hat and everything. The only thing they were missing was the beard to look like Uncle Sam. It was wild. And I'm looking at them like, and they literally, the kids are walking like uniform as if they were on march. And they're in a Family Dollar about to go get some clothes
dress as Uncle Sam.
Come on, man.
You understand? But that's how they spiritually brainwash you to follow these follow America. Is that they put the black people in front in the forefront
Right.
At the time when it's most necessary.
Right.
Like Sexy Red, she has the most followers at the time for the year. She's number
That's
one
a
in the
roach.
charts. So they throw her in the Oval Office.
You said that's a what?
The roach.
That bitch is a roach.
Hey, Conor,
I hate that bitch.
Hey, Cap, Conor.
When I tell you I hate Sexy Red, I hate it.
Yeah, Conor.
Khan, sir, if I could piggyback off your point, I love seeing videos like that because that is the reality of America.
That's right.
Facts.
What you seen was not the minority. That's the majority of how white people think.
That's right.
I wish every brother could just play Call of Duty for just one day.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. If I could, we talked about that. The Captain Bob Moff, big shout out Captain Bob Moff in Milwaukee and Iowa alum. They was enlightening me on the racism that takes place. The brothers are playing Call of Duty. I didn't know. I don't play Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying?
That's been since Gears of War on Xbox.
Man, you know what I'm saying? But the brother was informing me on how they be on there calling you niggas and this, that. Go ahead, I will. You got it.
If I could, sir, it's like every white person, they true spirit come out because, of course, they behind a computer screen. You know? So there's no danger in them saying what's truly in their heart. So as soon as you log in online, you're gonna hear nigger, you're gonna hear monkey.
Yep.
And it's 24/7. I'm talking about little devils from the age of 6, 12 years old.
Come on now.
To the grown man that's 45 in his mom's basement.
Right.
You're gonna hear nigger all day long.
Yeah,
and that's the true spirit and mindset of our oppressor. And it's good for our people to hear that.
Yeah, right. Get the brother. Listen, we letting you know now, you know what I'm saying? As prophets of the Lord, one day Call of Duty gonna become real.
That's right.
So as you're a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, you know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go in the Christian church and get on your knees, you know what I'm saying, and pray to white Jesus and hope that he save you? Or you gonna do like Christ? What did Christ say in the Bible? You know what I'm saying? Sell all that I have and go get a sword.
Right.
Christ was a bad nigga. The real Christ, you know what I'm saying, which the ISBK teach about, was a bad nigga, man.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? He is not that white boy or that you've been trained to believe, you know what I'm saying, was Christ.
That's right.
He was hardcore.
That's
and
right.
Christ told us, man, to arm ourselves because the day is coming. He knew, you know what I'm saying, that this day was going to eventually come. And the men in the ISUBK, man, we ready, man. You know what I'm saying? But the real way that we get ready is by following them laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? And coming together with our people because we know that danger is coming. You know what I'm saying? So soon. Yeah, man. I wrote one.
I was gonna just bring out like the irony of that video. They Donald Trump supporters or whatever, but they carried around that 13 state flag. Two of them. One of them is that the first flag, which is 13. It's the one with the circle stars. But also they carrying around that second one, which is the Confederate flag, which lets you know that what the ambition is of not only Donald Trump but also his supporters. They want to make America great again. How do they want to do that? Through Confederacy, through the same way they made it great in the first place.
And you brought out something heavy. They ready to go have a civil war again.
Right.
That's what they ready to do. I'm coming to they ready to have a civil war. They ready to, if need be, separate, you know what I'm saying, from the so-called Democrats.
Right.
If need be. Listen, if Donald Trump win or lose, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be some controversy here. You understand? And once again, the Lord is cooking this up, man, because for you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native, it's time for you to come out of America, man.
Right.
Like this is dangerous, and these times come right here. The Lord bring this stuff here because He's trying to wake you up and bring you. It's time to come out of this place, man.
Right.
Like
Revelation 18.
Revelation 18:4. It's time for you to come up out of America, and you won't come out of America and let stuff like this happen.
Right.
And let travesty come, you know what I'm saying, and let blood and destruction come. You be in this place sleep, and guess what, y'all were down? We'll be slaves forever, man. We'll be looking at LeBron James and looking at Eddie Murphy like they great men when they entertainers, and really they don't give a damn about their people.
That's right.
The men who give a damn about their people is Commander Jenny.
That's right.
Why? We putting in the work. The men that care about their goddamn people, Captain Desire Yacht. Why? He putting in the work.
That's right.
You brothers, y'all putting in the work every day, giving every dollar you can, blood, sweat, tears, giving up your weekend. We the ones that really care about the goddamn.
That's right.
Not them.
Right. That's right.
You understand? Young soldier in the back. Go ahead, Doc. Give him the mic.
How y'all doing? So I just watched this video on TikTok.
Okay.
How they were interviewing this one of the MAGA supporters, and they were Christian, and they asked him, "Who do you think should be the leaders of this town or this world?" He made a clear statement saying, "I want white Christian leaders."
Damn.
White Christian leaders. That's what I want here. That's what they said. So that's what's coming.
Come on, man. Get a brother a hand. Nah.
Hey, Kev, if I could,
Go ahead,
what's ironic to your former point, they just made a movie called Civil War. The devil, like, he knows what's coming.
That's
and
right.
he puts it in video games, he puts it in movies to show you what's going to come.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know what's the sad part? While the country is being divided, I'm coming to you, soldier. While the country is being divided, black people, you trying to decide which side you gonna get on the white people,
right?
The red or the blue.
Yeah,
you picking a side.
You gonna get it. I'm trying to pick the lesser of two evils. Now we've been with the Democrats for about 60 years, but the Republicans, they starting to talk good. This black people talk.
That's why I was bringing it up with Trump. Like, people think Trump better because he got his faculties. Like, Biden dumb as shit. Biden done called
he making up the Democrats bad.
He done called the Ukraine president the Russian president. He done called Kamala Harris Trump.
If I may, the Democratic Party, what are you doing?
Where is
Now, we not gonna vote. We don't care either way. But now you know this man got all time.
He got Alzheimer's, all
dementia.
Hell yeah. He don't know. Listen, I put up this one video. He was walking and stopped, right? And he stopped. He just standing there, and the shit says, "This is what 2-year-old, 3-year-old do." He pissing on himself. Like, you can see him stop. He just, and then the lady with him, she just walk off like she ain't even with him. So this is not what's supposed to represent the Democratic Party.
Man. Right.
They should sit his ass down. Donald Trump just said, I put the shit on my page.
Come on.
Donald Trump just put out a post that said, we need, what this nigga say? Donald Trump, wild as shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
Donald Trump said, we need to take a cognitive test.
Oh, shit.
Donald Trump said, we should, hold on, where the shit at? Hold on.
He clowning.
Oh, he clowning. Oh, he's straight clowning. We need a cognitive test. He said, I'll go with it.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn. We can know if we got now, so at the surface level, people gonna say, well, Trump got all his faculties, so he'll be better.
Right.
But then when you go inside Trump policies, he's mandating stop and frisk for police stations. And stop and frisk is so stop and frisk was such a terror. They pulled over the New York commissioner, not the commissioner, the New York chief of police was black.
Yeah,
they pulled that nigga over.
Yeah,
for
come with
stop and
gun.
frisk.
Come with gun.
That's how hard the stop and frisk was, where stop and frisk just allows them to just stop somebody if I think you're doing a crime. But it was specifically targeting blacks and Hispanics. It wasn't targeting white people.
Right.
So when y'all think it's good to vote for Trump, the nigga said black jobs. I'm still waiting to see what the black job is.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If you run the chief of police plates, ain't it going to tell you?
It's going to tell you.
His name?
He the name. It's going to say Bernard Hopkins, chief of police. And they still pulled the nigga over.
Good.
He looked dirty.
If I don't know if that's the real the young man want to say something. Go ahead, pass the mic.
Appreciate you.
You got it. Go ahead.
A fun fact about this topic about Biden. I heard on the radio that they had 3 visits of a schizophrenic specialty doctor visit the White House on 3 different separate occasions. And so when the reporters were pressuring the doctor, asking questions about the details of the visits, the doctor would not relay exactly what the information or who the visits were pertaining to. But I believe we all know who the visits were pertaining to, and that was Biden. As far as him still running in the presidential election, as far as being a viable runner.
Right.
But on my brother's point here to the left, as far as the video clip of these white Americans marching and that mentality not being of a minority, it's of a majority of white Americans in this country and how they think. It just may be subliminal in a lot of cases due to society. But what speaks volumes is understanding the statistics of population in the U.S. White Americans or white Europeans make up of about 70 to 75% of the population in the U.S. So that mentality stretches across that entire spectrum, and Black Americans make up about 14 to 15%. So if that isn't a sign or a reason for us to dive into more unity, I don't know what is.
Come on, what he said so heavy. The Lord says, up in 9:21, gather yourself together. You know what I'm saying?
I'm right.
That's what we need to be doing. The thing of it is where should we be gathering? Is the question.
Right.
Now, Christian church, we know that ain't the place where we should gather. Because you're gonna end up, you know what I'm saying, with a wig on your head dancing. You understand? Like looking like Little Richard, you know what I'm saying? And goddamn it, what was the goddamn Prince or Michael Jackson. So we know that ain't the way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got Islam. You know what I'm saying? We know Islam. We definitely know Islam as the way.
Yeah,
so where is the place that Black people are supposed to be gathered? It's the place where Christ said, you know what I'm saying, you should know them by how they love one another. You know what I'm saying? You got to find the brotherhood and the sisterhood, you know what I'm saying, that's above all. You know what I'm saying, on where you should gather. And that place is the IHBK under command of General.
Damn right. Like we talking about like how we know America is gearing back towards, or what they've always wanted was us in legitimate change. You understand? And they show that to you 24/7.
That's right.
And one of the greatest ways that they show to you is in television. Like they're about to, like the movie coming out, The American Society of Magical Negroes. This show is all about us black people, Negroes, having superpowers, and the superpowers we have are geared to help white society flourish. You understand? So we'll make sure like they can teleport to their work or their job, or we can pour them water here and make sure they're fed here. Our
coming out with a movie like that?
God, it's coming out.
It came out.
It's already came out.
The director, Black and White.
So what's the name of it?
It's called the American Society of Magical Negroes.
Magical Negroes. Yeah, come.
Yeah. Oh, that's when they try to love white people, right?
That's the whole movie.
Superpower is loving white people
to make white people success.
They said Black people are only safe when white people are happy.
Facts. That's literally the movie. It actually just came out.
That's a person that didn't study, you know what I'm saying, the spirit of this place, because that is definitely what goes on here in America. Any gift that we have, they benefit off that. Point. We got to start benefiting, you know what I'm saying, off of one another. But the only way we're gonna do that is by turning, you know what I'm saying, to God's law.
That's right.
Man, we didn't beat this one then into the ground. What's next on the menu?
Next up, what we have is we just be on the TV. Right. Yeah, we have.
Oh, this is the one.
This is next up.
Yeah. Listen, I hate that she right, because this I hate I got like a love-hate relationship with Candace Owens because she's married to a devil.
Right.
But this black, I'm about to call her a white bitch. But this black woman there spiritually, she be saying some shit.
Facts.
And she cut the piss this homosexual. This is a homosexual man on this side. That's down limit. But I don't want to spoil it. If you want to play it,
let's get it. Let's play it.
Play this shit here.
You know you ready.
It's just like it's an absurd thing to be going around pointing and calling people names because I don't like them. I would no. So the answer is no. I would not.
Do you use the N-word?
No, I don't.
No. Okay. Here's something interesting that we may have some common ground on. Okay. But what do you think about same-sex marriage?
Pause. Now, first, he trying to walk her into the shit. Facts. This is something we might have common ground on. He trying to seduce her into saying we're gonna get along right here because she don't say the N-word. Now play it. Watch this. Good.
Look at her face before it even start. Her face tells it all right there.
Go ahead, play it.
It's a sin.
You think it's a sin?
Bring it back a little bit. Bring it back just a little bit. Just a little bit. Less than
like 8 seconds.
Yeah, there you go.
But what do you think about same-sex marriage?
It's a sin.
You think it's a sin? So you think
It
I'm
is a
sinful?
sin. What's that?
You think I'm sinful because I'm married to a man?
Yeah.
You do.
Yes, you're
Hey,
married to a
yeah,
man.
yeah,
It's crazy.
you can't. That's why I said I love hating this woman. She stood on straight business because he made it personal. So you think I'm sinful? So the reason why he's saying you think I'm sinful to see if she'll bend. Because you know most people when you talk about them and whatever,
Yeah. Well, not you.
I don't know you that well. Right. Yeah. But bring back what she said when she said, "So you think I'm sinful?" Bring back them same seconds and play it again. This is amazing. I wish they would let me say.
You think it's a sin?
Like
so you think
It
I'm
is a sin.
sinful?
What's that?
You think I'm sinful because I'm married to a man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Yes, you're sinning. You are in a sinful relationship. I actually don't believe marriage can be between two men. So I don't.
But you understand, though,
Yo,
Candace.
give her a hand. I don't want to give her a hand, but I got to give her a hand, motherfucker. I got to give her a hand.
She right.
She right.
She right.
She right and wrong at the same time. Like, is there any more play? Is there any more?
Go back like 5 more seconds and start it again.
Damn. She said, I don't even think it would go play it.
Yes, you're sinning. You are in a sinful relationship. I actually don't believe marriage can be between two men. So I don't.
But you understand, though, Candace, and maybe we're not going to agree on this now. I thought we would. Do you understand?
You understand? We're not going to.
He tried.
Maybe I thought he would. He thought that whatever friendship they have because they doing a live.
Yeah.
He thought that was going to help them be close,
Right.
and help them be a bond.
Yeah.
And that's what happens a lot of times when you get put on Front Street. That's really when your real test is at. Like I remember when I wouldn't feed that little African boy, like that was my test. Like Sanetta bought that little child in front of me and shit, man. And I got a kid in front of me. Y'all don't know that was pressure. Hey, Cal, that was okay.
We watched like me and Raj watched that like 3 days ago. We watched every morning on our way to work. We watched one of your podcasts.
Listen, because I'm telling you, like Sanetta said. This my little brother, man. This guy, like that's some pressure because it's a little kid. Because we always say like F them Africans and stuff like that, but it ain't in your face.
Right.
So in that moment, you got this little kid. It wasn't like no adult African where I could say F him, nobody would have cared. But they for sure think I'm gonna have compassion on this little kid.
Right.
But if I say Africans, F this African kid too. So I'm sitting there, okay, I'm being put on Front Street.
Right.
And you gonna take him to the cookout? No.
Right.
And that's what she did. He
right.
tried to use their friendship and say, you're going to agree with me because you're not going to disagree with me live because I'm gay. You're going to support it.
Yeah.
And she said, no.
Yeah.
I don't believe that two men marrying is marriage.
Right.
It's even a marriage.
Right.
And I'm gonna and when we play the rest, you're gonna see how weak he is because he really had a counter for her, but he didn't know how to go into it.
If I may, what you're bringing out so heavy, like okay, what you seeing right here is spiritual as hell, and the fact that these homosexuals are used to black women agreeing with that. And what she did is what you sisters need to be doing as it pertains to homosexuality. Like, y'all be thinking, you know what I'm saying, the key is, black men standing up against it, which it is. But the part of the key, that key is you sisters standing up against this, like how she did. You understand? Because you know why it's spreading? Because you sisters think it's cute and you want to laugh and joke. And now it's spreading. And listen, they want you to be their best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Up to Annie Mawakwa. The way she stood with this is how you sisters supposed to be standing with sharing your man.
That's right.
Let's talk about
That's
that.
right.
Like all of you women that want to marry this man that got multiple wives, but then when it come time to stand on it around your family and shit, you want to say, well, I don't want to bring up this, our lifestyle around the family and all of that shit like that.
That's right.
Stand on the shit.
Right.
Like stop hiding that you share your man.
That's right.
Because your mama shared a man, your auntie shared a man, your grandmama, everybody shared their man.
Right.
You just got the heart to say it.
That's
So
right.
the same way she said that's not marriage. When you get put on a chopping block, your man got other women and you allow that? Say yeah.
Damn right.
Stop being afraid to share your man. Stand on that shit. Like we need to make sharing your man great again. Like how they got Make America Great Again. That's a t-shirt.
That's a t-shirt.
Make sharing your man
Great again.
Make that great. Because our daughter, the women in the Bible, shared their man. They shared man. Drake shared their man. Built their house. Isaiah 4:1 is now. Them 7 women said, all we want to do is be called by out your name. And all you sisters need a head. Share your man. Make that great again.
Come on. And listen, you got a lecture on that already. Right?
Yeah, how to share your man.
Where can they find that?
That's right on the Captain's All Y'all podcast. How to share your man.
Come on.
Stop being afraid to share your man. You fucking him every night.
Right.
Share that nigga, man. Be proud of the shit. I mean, that's all you need.
Hey man, y'all can real full. Y'all die. What the hell you put it? Where y'all get that ball of the frog from?
And don't want to share. Don't want to publicly share your man. Share your man.
Damn right. Damn right.
Let's get some more to tape if we could.
Now watch when he tried to flip it on her.
Uh-huh.
Watch out now. You see how strong she was on her position.
Right.
Watch how he ain't got no strength, and he could have cut her. Play it.
Stand though that the same Bible verses and the same scriptures that are used to call same-sex marriage sinful are used to call interracial marriage sinful as well.
Pause it.
Gotcha.
Now right there.
Hey, look at her face.
Listen, I'm thinking the battle is about to be on. I'm thinking about to be a full-fledged battle because she married to a white man. Right. I'm like, oh shit. They about to matter over gay marriage,
right?
Interracial marriage,
right?
Now watch how he fold, but he fold. Okay, what you gonna say to back?
So like, yes, sir. I was just gonna bring out. That's why he thought that they were mutual on that situation because he know that she's married to a heathen,
right?
He know she married to.
He knows she married.
He knows the idealistics of the heathen,
right?
Is homosexuality is cool to a heathen. It's okay for you to be a homosexual, but now he just to see her do that, it kind of threw him off because it's like, dang, she married to a white man and she ain't got the same ideals as I have as a gay man. It don't make sense.
He was supposed to be lined up to make this statement right here, this bold statement with the Bible. He was supposed to be lined up with this shit right here. I wish I'd have been both. I wish I'd have been the one battling him on the gay marriage and then battling her on interracial marriage,
right?
Because I'd have been ready, and he bought the shit. He bought it at the right time. You challenging my lifestyle, so now I'm gonna challenge your lifestyle. Now let's see what she beat the shit out of him. Good play.
He had a dub in the pocket. Didn't want to use it.
Didn't use it.
And so there are people who would say that you are in a sinful marriage.
Can you tell me which verse it is that would make people say?
The thing is that it's actually not there,
and that people look at Paul. Such a bitch. The nigga went out like a bitch. Look at the face. Because the beginning face was like, oh shit, he might have some shit. So she like, well, at least show me the verse.
Yeah, right.
And if he could have went to Deuteronomy the 7th chapter, 1 Kings 11:1, look at Nehemiah the 13th chapter when he said, did not Solomon sin by these things?
Right.
And dropped and said, you know what? It's not there. He said it just like a homosexual. I almost said another word. He said it just like a homo. Go ahead.
No, this is what happened when two Christians are battling. You know what I'm saying? One wicked as hell, the other one wicked, and they battling wickedness. You know what I'm saying? But let this show you also too how powerful the truth is.
Right.
I mean, I know we all laughing and having a good time, but Cap just spit out 3 scriptures that actually tell you that interracial dating is wrong.
Right. That's
because,
right.
You know, he's asking. His point is like, okay, well, it's not in there. Because he believe in his mind that the homosexual thing is not in there either.
Right.
You get my point?
No, real talk.
That's why he said what he said.
When you play the rest of it, he gonna say exactly what you say.
Yeah, and I ain't even see that. You know, but I could just tell by his response. But here's the fact of it all. Homosexuality is wrong. And guess what?
Right.
It is in the Bible that is wrong.
That's right.
You understand? Interracial dating also is the
wrong.
thing.
That's
Guess
right.
what?
That's right.
It's scripture. We can, the UPK, we can actually go to the scripture and show you, you know what I'm saying, that interracial dating is
and the most important part about, you gonna say something?
Yeah, if I could, sir. I just wanted to interject for a second, but his wickedness wouldn't allow him to bring out that point. His wickedness.
Yeah, he can't stand on the Most High when he know what he doing is against the Most High.
That's right. That's right.
He can't know. Exactly. And what's heavy about interracial dating, if I could just point this out,
It ain't that the white woman or the white man oppressed us for 400 years, 500 years, whatever it's been. That's not a good enough reason. It's damn near like when we tell people not to eat pork, right? Most people say, well, the pig is nasty, XYZ.
Right.
That's not where you want to start. You just want to start with what the Lord said.
That's
the Lord said he does not, the pig has a split hoof, but does not chew the cud.
Right.
Now you could break down, and for those that don't know, chewing the cud is like the reason why we can eat a cow or a deer or a buffalo, because they have multiple stomachs.
Right.
So the process of their digestive system is why we can eat those animals. That's what chewing the cud means. They regurgitate the food, digest it again. So it's going through multiple processes to digest the food.
Right.
So when people talk about the health reason for pig, they talk about that now. But the Lord said this is why you don't eat it.
Right.
The Lord said we can't interracial marry because they're going to turn your heart away from me.
Right.
If you take, I said this in my Car Chronicles earlier, if you take a black Christian and a black Muslim and get them together, you're going to have Chrislam. They're going to be celebrating Christmas and Ramadan.
Chrislam. I like
Because
that.
what you're going to do, because think about it. When you get with a woman, whatever she believes in, whatever you believe in, is going to automatically blend in together.
It's a fact.
Because you want to tap that ass.
Right.
You want him to tear fire.
Right.
So because I want him to do that, okay, you want to fast for these 40 days, I want this Christmas tree, we going to do both. You want this Easter egg, I'm going to do both. That's two black people.
Right.
So now imagine you get with this white woman. You going to blend. He going to say nigga, you going to say cracker.
Right.
Y'all going to blend them two beliefs together. So it ain't about what they've done to us, it's about what they're going to turn you away from. And when you can understand that, you'll understand why the Lord said don't mix. And Christ said the same thing in Matthew the 24th chapter. Christ, because interracial dating is Genesis the 6th chapter.
Right.
When it said the sons of God saw the daughters of men, the sons of God will be us. The daughters of man are the other nations.
Right.
And Christ said we will be doing the exact same thing, marrying and giving into marriage. So if she's quoting that Bible verse, she's a hypocrite.
Right.
Because she's quoting one verse, but then she's breaking the other law of marrying this white woman. That's the biggest part that we fail at. And he failed because he's a homo.
Right.
So a homo is never going to tell you the truth.
Right.
He can't even stand on truth. Like Yavadan said, the demon in him won't bring out that she's doing it because Christianity is about being hypocrites. So he will find himself hypocritical to condemn her.
Right.
What he wanted, though, was for her hypocrisy to condone his hypocrisy. That's what we want. That's it.
We come, if I may, though, you can't tell me what Commander Jenny and Hannah is doing, you know what I'm saying, and this truth ain't reaching all the way up to even that. When have you ever heard somebody say interracial dating is a sin?
Never.
That's
one thing I ain't never heard of. You right.
He just didn't know the scripture to go to. You understand? He got put on the spot. But who you haven't even heard that? That goes to show you how important the work that we doing in here is.
That's
You
right.
understand? That's why we've been told, hold your post, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Keep your zeal.
Yeah, that's
keep
right.
pushing and keep fighting. Because guess what? The kingdom of heaven it's worth working for.
That's right.
You understand? Believe me, this kingdom that you in right now, all this stuff that you see going on, this confusion, them going, because that's really what that's confusion amongst our people out there.
Right.
No matter how wicked they are and how off they are, that's still your people you seeing on the screen.
That's right.
Be in a state of confusion
That's
now,
what
and they educated, quote unquote educated people are, and they don't even know the basic, you know what I'm saying, things of life that the Lord instituted in the Bible. The interracial dating is a sin.
Right.
And this is the reason why it's a sin. We seen it earlier tonight when we went over the story with Serena Williams. You see what spirit she in, being just married to a white man.
That's right.
She ain't, how can you be married to a person from another race and be concerned with black issues? You can't. The person you landing next to the bed to is your enemy.
That's right.
How you gonna be concerned about black? What conversation you gonna have
a relatable
with
conversation?
Right. You land in the bed with a white girl. What relatable conversation you gonna have when something ill is happening to black people? What you gonna be able to say to her?
Like you gonna talk to the white bitch about all black problems?
How far is that gonna go? Like what you said is heavy. You know what I'm saying? We will continue to follow their gods, which is why interracial dating is wrong.
That's right.
You can't have a nation when men get with men and women getting with women, you won't be able to produce children. So this is why the Lord give you a disease when you want to live a homosexual lifestyle. Because again, the Most High is more. He more educated than you.
That's right.
He more intelligent. He the one that formed the brain, gave you the brain. So now you more intelligent than God. This is insanity, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Young man in the back. You know what I'm saying?
What's interesting to me about Candace Owens is I believe she grew up like as a liberal Christian. Was real heavy in Christianity as far as her upbringing. And as thoroughbred as she is, as far as doing her research about Catholicism, which is what I believe her husband is, and then she ended up converting. It's like, well, how were you blind to the fact of the history of Catholicism and what the part it played on Black history, basically, for you to just be so submissive in that regard? And then the second thing is for both sides, interracial marriage and homosexuality. Could I get a couple verses again? That shows both of those things being sins in the Bible.
For homosexuality, Leviticus 20 and 13. Also 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. Those would be two self-explanatory ones you can get. So Leviticus 20 and 13. Let me show it.
124.
Yeah, that's another one too. Leviticus, it says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lie with womankind, both of them have committed an abomination, they shall surely be put to death. But Malquad just brought out Romans, the 1st chapter. That's why I was talking about bringing them to camp, Salaki. The scriptures say, it says, who chain the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator? It's like, I got to take this call.
Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? So the brother, we'll make sure, Cap gave you a few scriptures. We'll make sure, you know what I'm saying, that you get more right after the show. You know,
absolutely, appreciate you.
We'll post some in the chat as well. It's a ton of scriptures that both of these things are sins. You understand?
Right.
And once again, like I was bringing out, a sinner can't correct a sinner.
Damn right, sir.
Like if you're gonna correct somebody, you got to leave off from sin. That way you won't leave yourself open to get cut. Yeah, right. Really, she was cut. She fortunate that he didn't have the scripture. You know what I'm saying? So this leads us back to the point, man, that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian, it being an Israelite is our culture. Don't try to mix us in with Islam and Christianity. Those things are religion. Being an Israelite is who you are born to be.
That's right.
The people that came over here on the slave ships were Israelites. They wasn't Muslims. They wasn't Christians. They wasn't Africans. They wasn't none of that. They was the children of Israel.
That's right.
And the more that we try to run away from that is the more we're going to stay destroyed. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just wanted to say that. Funny thing you want to say, Cap?
Y'all gave him the interracial scripture?
Yeah, I told him we'll give him some more.
That's Deuteronomy 7 and 6. 1 Kings 11 and 1. That's when Solomon, it talks specifically about that Edomite woman.
And with heavy, we'll arm him up.
Okay.
Namely, if you want to get all the scriptures on those things, here's what you should do. That's why I was going.
Get your ass in class.
Come get in class.
That's right.
We will give you all the scriptures day and night that you need to arm yourself up. You know what I'm saying? We got one more. Listen, man. Go ahead, brother.
I appreciate y'all bring up this topic because ironically, I was just talking to Yardon and Yada, if I'm mistaken. Nice to meet you. I was just talking about the homosexuality part. I had to address my sister today because both my sister, my youngest sister and my older sister, they're both lesbians, and she about to get married in October. And I had to let her know today, like, look, and she be asking me like for months, you come to my wedding, And I was like, I had to let her know today, like, look, I can't come to your wedding because it compromises my position with the Most High.
Come on, man.
I'm right. That's amazing.
Right. Hey, brother, you took a major step.
Yeah.
Because one of the biggest demons that will keep a man from the truth or pull a man from the truth is family.
That's right.
Which is why Christ said in the Bible, you know what I'm saying, that thy foes shall be those of thy own household. So for you to say that to your own flesh and blood, brother, you took a step out.
Yeah, it was tough. And if I could add my quad, I don't know why people treat like when people serve the Lord and their family hate him, they treat it like it's this big bad affliction.
Right.
But when their family hated their drug dealing, that was cool. Or they whoredom, that was cool. Or
Right.
None of they'll reject the family over that.
Right.
But for some reason, when it comes to serving the Lord and their family hate them for serving the Lord, it's this big ass struggle. I don't understand. Like if you can endure your family hating your drug dealing lifestyle, how can you not endure them hating you serving God?
Right.
Like that don't even make sense to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's almost like this peer pressure. Well, my family don't like me because I'm believing in the Bible. But you didn't mind when they didn't like you when you were selling drugs.
Right.
You didn't mind when they didn't like when you was being a whore and all that. But now all of a sudden, it's this big ass fight.
Right.
Like how tough are you?
Yeah.
Like why we become sissies when it comes to the Bible?
Right.
When Christ wasn't a sissy, we for sure wasn't a sissy in here. So fight that fight.
That's right.
Like
Damn right.
Christ, Mawqual gave another scripture. He said, "But knowing they hated you, they hated me first."
Right.
Christ didn't care that they hated him.
Right.
The most gangster shit, one of the most gangster shits Christ did was when he said, "You must eat my body and drink my blood" in John the 6th chapter. They didn't understand that.
No, they didn't.
And they didn't understand it so much that all of them left from following Christ, except the 12.
Right.
And all Christ said was, "Is y'all gonna leave too?" He didn't care who was gonna leave him because he gonna serve the Most High.
Right.
So fuck your family, fuck
Right.
your friends, fuck your job, fuck them all when it comes to the truth.
Right.
Because that's supposed to be the most important thing on the face of the planet. My brother in the world right now don't know how to treat me. One day he love me, one day he hate me, all because y'all my brothers.
Right.
I gave up everything for this truth.
That's right.
If you ain't serving the Most High, then I can't rock with you.
Damn
And
right.
that's facts. I can talk to you every now and again. I can chill with you. But if it comes to my brothers over you, it's my brothers.
Yeah, damn right. Damn right.
And you're gonna have to deal with that.
That's right.
That's what Christ expects.
Yeah.
That's what the Most High expects.
That's right.
And so because of that, that's what we expect.
Damn right.
Another
right.
statement Christ said, "Let the dead bury the dead."
Damn right.
They dead.
That's right.
Now, if you want to deal with that life, Lord be with you, man. We'll be fine.
Right.
You know what I mean? You ain't that important. So
Man, come on,
right.
man. Come on, man. Listen, man, it's been an amazing show. Want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. You know what I'm saying? Captain Yacht.
Appreciate y'all letting me be on.
Damn right. You know what I'm saying? We got an amazing weekend coming up. Captain Yacht, you will be at the Midwest 5 weekend as well.
Facts.
So
I'll be up
you know
there
what
for
I'm
the
saying?
Midwest 5 weekend.
Damn right. Captain Yacht will be down there as well as
How the
other
women?
brothers.
I'm looking for more now. Let me see. Taking applications.
Right now, you got somebody watching, right? With they rib looking at them like, you believe what these niggas are saying?
And you on the chopping block because you don't have to say yes. I
Right.
believe what these niggas are saying, and this the heavy part. Go even about getting more wives, and you got to say yes, even if you don't want another wife.
That's right.
You have to say yes because you have to make her battle that demon in her.
That's right.
You got to understand that.
If you're gonna be in One West, man, the one thing you can't be is a punk.
That's right.
Don't let your woman punk you.
That's right.
Enough of that. Everybody understand.
Come on,
Take on that Holy Spirit. I can just get it on. But
Mm-hmm.
with that, man, you know what I'm saying? Aroma One, go ahead, give your announcement, brother.
Got to give out the t-shirts, sir.
Listen, also too, it was a party on here that said they waiting on their order for their t-shirt. I guess it's the last person that win. You can check the chat later, but they were saying that we mail their shirt off. Let's make sure they get that shirt. All right. Go ahead, Prince.
Whoever that was, if you could just message, put it right back in the messenger again. You know what I'm saying? Because we do kind of get lost over. So put it back in there. We'll take care of you. Today, you know what I'm saying? Today we do got a sister who got the free t-shirt. So like, let me get over there. The sister name is Amana. Amana, you got the Round Table of Truth t-shirt for the day. We appreciate not only yourself, but all the people who commented, who shared, who liked, you know what I'm saying? Continue to share, like, you know what I'm saying, the podcast. And you too can win the t-shirt. But for today, Amana, you won the t-shirt. So the water to you, sis.
Damn right. What's up? Any more announcements? Any more?
So like, unless you want to do the Midwest 5 weekend, I didn't know.
Yeah, so real fast, you know what I'm saying? We got the Midwest 5 weekend coming up August 1st to the 4th, you know what I'm saying? Come on down, you know what I'm saying? What's the information where they can go to for General Yohana's his conversation that he having?
So for everything, you got the QR code on the screen that we got right now. So if you got the QR code on your screen, all you got to do is click the QR code on the screen, and you can go to everything that we got going on. We also got promos coming out for Eventbrite.
That's right.
The Eventbrite for the General's conversation.
Yeah.
That's coming out. That's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be a pay-per-view link that we got. It's like on its way out tomorrow. I'll pray that you get it because it's gonna be a heavy topic.
That's
also, we also got the QR code for all of the Midwest Fire Weekend out in Detroit. So if you get a chance, scan the QR code that's on the screen right now. Scan it. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't say I do it on Saturday, Sunday. Do it right now. Get it in your phone. Lock it into your phone and be ready for the Midwest Fire Weekend.
When we tell you it's a fire weekend, it's a fire weekend. We talking about 4 days of brotherhood and sisterhood. I guarantee when you go back to the airport to catch that flight, you're gonna miss your flight because you're gonna be on that joy sleep. Like, them niggas wore me out. With the food, the liquor, the brotherhood, the sisterhood, man, we got something going on from day 1 all the way to day 4. It's just something to not miss. It get better and better every year. Big shout out to all the brothers and sisters in the Midwest, you know what I'm saying, that put forth the blood, sweat, and tears, money, and all that to make this happen. You know what I'm saying? Also, Slakia, big shout out to Commander Jenny and Hannah for making this happen.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? This is just something to not miss. We got the New York cookout coming out.
Yeah, that's September 1st.
September the 1st, you know what I'm saying? We got the New York cookout, you know what I'm saying? So it's going down. Then after that, we got, I think, Cali. And then after that, we got Houston, not Houston. They got Austin. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Captain Yatazak. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? So with that, go ahead.
If I may, also, if you go on that QR code, make sure you donate to the Midwest Fire Weekend.
That's right.
I mean, that's a heavy thing because it takes a lot, you know what I'm saying, us being in poverty and being in slavery to be able to bring Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians together. You know what I'm saying? And it takes every single one of us financially, mentally, everything. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go on that Cash App for the Midwest Fire Weekend 2024.
Come on.
And you know what I'm saying? Put some. If it's $1, we okay with it. We all right. 50 cents, we okay. But whatever you're able to do just to help us bring our Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian brothers and sisters together, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do it.
And I believe if you can't make it for Jenny Yohana's conversation, his lecture, you can go and purchase it online at Eventbrite. You know what I'm saying? Go to Eventbrite to make that purchase.
That's right.
If you want to come, I'd rather you come in person. You know what I'm saying? You should be in the building, but just so happen that you can't make it, you will be able to view it online if you go to Eventbrite. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to purchase it online as well. What you had something you want to say about?
Also, to support the ISBK Midwest Fire Weekend, go support the GoFundMe that we have.
Damn right.
You understand? Whatever donations, 1, 2, 3, 5, $100, $1,000, whatever you got, is a great support for all Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians under Commander Yohana in the name of the Lord.
Last thing I want to say, the Midwest Fire Weekend, it ain't for the brothers and sisters that's in the school. It's for you brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, that want to see what ISUBK is all about.
That's right.
That's what we putting this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? To come, you probably didn't have caught wind of Black people being the Jews, Black people being Israelites. And if you really and truly want to know what we're about, this is the weekend to come to. Come check us out so you can see what we're about.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get it on. Karyash, come on with it out. They said it already, Most High in Christ. Man, so with that, you know what I'm saying, as always, I want to give a shout out, you know what I mean, to my hosts who rock it out with me every week. Officer Lamar Kiala, you know what I mean, 5K, you understand? Officer Yaradan,
right?
Officer Iwalam,
right?
Officer Mayad, you understand? My technical team over there, Officer Ramawan. All right, Officer, you understand? Ra'ash Karab. And Trooper Bana, you understand?
Good job, right?
I would name the rest of you niggas. Too many of y'all in here tonight. Keep talking to me. But of course, you know. But of course, you know what I'm saying. We also want to thank Captain Tazar Yacht, Captain 13, right. New York City. Brothers all over the internet. What can they catch you at? One more time.
Oh man, you can catch me. You can at me at all social media platforms at Tazar Yacht, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc. On YouTube, I'm Captain Tazar Yacht podcast. I always trying to make content and create it. And if I could just give advice to my brother, you just want to stay active with the current events.
That's right.
And just make sure you're putting that content out.
Damn right. And with that, I am Captain Mawakwa, the ISBK under Commander Jenny Hanna. We out. Sure.
Get ready for an unforgettable experience at the Midwest Fire Weekend from August the 1st to the 4th. Join us as we bring together all Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians under one banner for 4 days of powerful brotherhood and sisterhood.
I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived, they don't know how I did it. Got it out.
Day 1 kicks off with the Round Table of Truth podcast featuring Captain of 13,000 Mawakwa. Also, we will be having a breakfast and sip event at 12355 Gratiot Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. Then, we will be having scripture breakdown with none other than 12 Shield General Muhammad from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then later, we will be having game night. On August the 2nd, we will be having a street teaching and a food and clothing giveaway at the Detroit Transit Center from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then you can join 13 Shield Commanding General Yohana for a powerful discussion. Our demon is real and are they among us? From 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. After that, we will be having late night activities at our bar on 21530 Gratiot Avenue. On August the 3rd, we will be visiting the Charles H. Wright Museum from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. And join us at the Action Impact Gun Range from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. We having an album release party at Flood Bar and Grill for for none other than Captain of 13,000 of Clyde Abaraya. Then, last but not least, we will be having the 7th annual Midwest Barbecue at Chandler Park from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. This is not like any other barbecue you ever been to. Bring your children, bring your family and friends. It's free food and it's a safe environment.
What is it?
Also, get you a room at our hotel for special rates. Book now for a comfortable stay close to all of the action.
Purchase your tracks today.
Support the Midwest Fire Weekend by donating to our GoFundMe. Visit the GoFundMe link in the description or scan the QR code to make a difference.
Boston, it made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image. UPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage to?
We getting ready to have a Midwest Fire Weekend.
The ISBK Chicago coming at you once again to let you know about the Midwest Fire Weekend.
Came to speak to you about some events we're having in Detroit, Michigan. Fire Weekend, Thursday, August 1st to Sunday, August 4th.
Inviting all single blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians to our Midwest Fire Weekend.
And you know what it is. It's that time of the year again. It's the Midwest Fire Weekend, hosted by Captain 13th Out Marquardt, August 1st through the 4th.
Real ISBK Kentucky here to invite every so-called Black, Hispanic, and North American Indian to the Midwest Fire Weekend, Detroit, Michigan, August 1st through the 4th.
Tune into the Midwest Fire Weekend from August 1st to the 4th.
Don't miss out on this incredible event. Join us for the Midwest Fire Weekend from August the 1st to the 4th. Visit www.isubk.com or scan the QR code for more information.